Hello, thank you for joining RasPipKr tutorials. I'm Martin Parker, and in this Python tutorial I'm going to talk to you about the function split. If you have a string of text and you want to split it up, then you can store that as like a list of all the words that are in there, so it removes the white space as default, but you can actually specify if you want to split it up, say by commas or plus signs, equals, something like that, but you can specify whatever you want it to be, well, within reason, I guess. First of all, I'm going to import the time module because I did my last video which was regarding the time module, and if you've not seen that and you want to learn more, then look through my playlist and it should be in the previous video. So I've imported the time module now, and if I call the function time.currentTime, the C time, and there is the time when I pressed enter, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to store a variable as my data. So I'm going to set the variable of my underscore data is equal to time.c time. Okay, so that variable is now set, and if I call the my data variable, it's now displaying the time from when I actually set the variable here. Right, the split function. When you have a string or something like string, or using some text, whether it's got digits in there or whichever, it doesn't matter, it's going to actually split up how you want it to be. So like I said, as default it will get rid of the white space, or otherwise known as just spaces. So I'm going to put I'm going to set a variable called split data. Split data is equal to my data dot split. So if I press enter on that, now split data is actually the my data without any white space, but it's actually set as a list now. So I'm just going to call split data, and as you can see it is a list because it's got these square brackets, and I have done a video on lists, so if you're unsure about lists then please check through my playlist. And as you can see it's got the Tuesday, September 15th, and the time from when I actually set it, and the year. So that is how you can actually split up some data and you can work with that data. So I can call the time, I have done this in the list video, so if I put split data and then in the square brackets, if I want to get the actual time that I had stored, so that's index 0, 1, 2 and 3, if I enter 3 in the bracket square brackets, now I can refer back to that time with the seconds on it. So that's an instance on how you can use the split function that's built in when you're working with a string. So I'm going to call another one, so I'm going to put some text variable as hello, my name is Martin. Okay, so I've actually just set the text variable storing that information. Now I can do the split on there and it will split for the spaces, but if I want to split it in regards to, say that you've got like a paragraph and there's multiple sentences in there or whichever, I haven't got any full stops in there, but if I wish to split the text and I want to store it as something, I can store comma text is equal to text dot split, and I've called it comma text for the reason being I'm going to split it using the separator as the comma, and I did that for a reason. So when I press enter, that's now stored in the value of the comma text, and see there I have chosen it with the comma, and now all that text has been stored in that way. Okay, so that's how you can use the split, choosing how you want to use it. You can have multiple instances. I know I only put one comma in there, but if I were to set a new text string, and it's going to be hello world, and then we'll put a space in, and then we can put hello Martin, we'll put another full stop. How is your day going? Something, just anything. And this time I'm going to put a comma in there. It's going well. Okay, so that is the text. Oops, I missed out the full stop. So there we go, we've set a new text string, and now if I do the split, you can actually do it just as it is, and it will reply on the line, but if you're doing it as part of your program, then set it as a variable. So here I'm going to split on the full stop this time, and there we go, it's split on the full stops. But the downside is we have this space at the beginning of these bits now, and notice how that is all one area, because I use a comma there, and the full stop is at the end, and you get that last one because it's split on that, and it has to have it in as part of it. Okay, so that is a way that you can use the split function that's built in for your strings. I will use split most likely in a future video, and I will talk through on what's going on at that point. But thank you for watching this one, and I will catch you in the next one.